Sean, this is the second full-length project in the journey thus far, Big Heart. And you have how many songs on this?
5 songs on this
standalone
EP, extended play. That's what they used to say. It was like, I think it was an addition to an album, extended play. But it's now the new hip,
the new format
version of saying
music.
It's an album, it's an EP. So yeah, 5 tracks.
And so you're able, as an independent artist, to draw from a palette of color, take your time with the music in a way, and forgive me if I'm wrong on this, but you were actually very much involved with the production of this, aside from the last album. Would that be right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like the previous record when I worked with my friend Jeff, and an amazing songwriter producer, and I got to be involved, as in being there and experience with him. He was a lot of more hands-on work, which I loved at the same time. And of course, the way that last year, 2020 went, I had the opportunity to dive into the songs that I was working on last year, and it's like, why not just spend more hours on it and trust your gut and believe in yourself to be capable of producing something and bring it. And like, why not? So it wasn't like I'm going to do a 5-track EP.
Right.
It was more just like, I was just running on a feeling.
Right, and this went more on moods and vibrations in a way.
Totally.
How has color played into this album? Because you have a lot of, the visuals of this, as songs have kind of singled and tiered out into this full length. Each one, you can't deny for the listener, one has a different color musically, in dynamic. Different time signatures, different feelings, almost like a dream on one, and then you're going to a different scape. But for you, how has color played into this specific Big Heart project?
Well, you can see, first of all, you can see on the artwork that I've released, of course, doing each song as a single before this last song coming out. And it's my feeling that when I feel something, I see a color. When I meet people, they remind me of a color. So for me, especially like writing a song where like if I can see the color even when I start the song of either the title of the song or what it's about, I can see the color for the full the duration of the song. It's like, well, I can get to the end. I know how I'm going to finish this, no problem, because I can see the color. So that's usually the way that it gets me, especially on these songs, has got me through it. Like Hasty Boy was a seasonal thing. It was coming out of summertime, and the song, of course, is just that change from season to season, but showing like a gold, like an Indian summer kind of gold, red, yellow with the dark blue, and then moving on to like Wow Forever is very bright. So yeah, I've been able to direct and infuse that color through every single song, and hopefully that people naturally. I don't know if they understand the color. I don't know. It's my feeling.
They may have their own synesthesia in a way. You know, when you close your eyes, like I said, you're taken maybe to a geographical moment or human experience you've had as the listener. And I've had the opportunity to be not close to you, just as a listener, and now getting to know you. I feel you have come out in this project. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
I feel you.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you in this project more than ever.
Wow,
and I feel like it's a handshake, it's a kiss, it's a hug for the first time as an artist to the listener. And in a way, it's the gift of yourself to people. The vulnerability, the human experience that you've had, which I think is something to say when you're an artist. In a lot of ways. Do you feel that you've given people kind of yourself in a way that you never have before?
Oh, totally. I believe we're all here to help people, regardless of what our job is or what art we create, whatever it is. Our human experiences is here to learn and help others. But definitely, I know that my experiences are going to relate to someone, and I know that theirs is going to relate to me. So I'm just doing the job at hand as a songwriter, but I'm doing the best I can and trying to be relative. And just know that if I express my feelings enough, it's going to help someone through theirs or whatever. And yeah, just like you say, different time signatures, different moods. I feel like there's something there for everybody, which is good. And the last project was very worldly, and a lot of those songs related to. I aim to relate to most people or a bigger audience. And this maybe seems like it's a bit more pinpointed to a certain group of people that are going through certain things, because I get to bring out my feelings about love relationships and what I've been going through. But it definitely, like sonically, it can weave through everything. So I think it can be relative in so many different ways. But
there's a lot of takeaway values in this, and it's amazing. I know as of recently, you had mentioned to me that this specific project thus far has drawn a lot of listenership from Japan, and Tokyo. So I know that has also played into the songs as of recent.
Oh, for sure. I mean, when I discovered last year that Tokyo was my #1 city for my music, and I was kind of blown away. Then there was all these little threads that were coming through, and I met these 4 kids from Tokyo on the top of Cathedral Rock in Sedona. There was no one else on the top of it, and I just found out like the day before, a few days before, and I was like, okay, there's another thread. And then I got inspired when I was back in Los Angeles, and basically some titles, and I was like, I should tip my hat to the people that are loving my music over there.
That's right. Yeah.
And then I brought some ideas to a couple of my friends, that my buddy Cheryl Allen that I wrote with, and you have to follow your threads at the same time. It's a genuine thread as well. You got to tip your hat and look at where your, not just opportunities, just where the doors open. You have to go and walk through it. Like other doors will open at certain points. But
well, I'm thankful as a listener to have the opportunity on this side, from you not feeling the pressure from a label as an independent artist.
Yeah.
I think we get a lot more from you because you're taking the time on the songs, not only sonically, but you're making sure that there's relatability there, but you're also giving you in the music, like I guess we could say music back from our Father's Day,
totally,
60s, 70s, 80s, you know? You're able to kind of spend some time with the music in the studio, different times, different places, and then draw that inspiration for Big Heart.
Oh, totally. So I do think Big Heart is the reason for all these songs. They're all feelings from the heart, with the heart, responding with the heart, having that resilience to get through a year like last year with a big heart, and surprising yourself and knowing that you're capable of achieving anything that you set your heart to. There you go.
There you go.
My goodness.
Well, this being not only music, but an album and a feature film, if you will, as a musician, a singer-songwriter, this is Big Heart.